Are you tired of staring at the delivered status on your iMessages, wondering if anyone's actually seen your text? You sent it an hour ago, maybe two. You know it hit their phone, but did it hit their eyeballs? Are they busy, or are they just ignoring you? That single word, delivered, is a black hole of uncertainty, and it can cause a special kind of modern anxiety. Well, this guide is here to put an end to that. I'm not just going to show you how to flip a switch, I'm going to show you how to turn on read receipts the right way. You'll learn how to finally get the confirmation you've been waiting for without giving up your own digital privacy in the process. Before we get to the good stuff, let's break down what delivered actually means. When you send an iMessage, it travels from your iPhone through Apple servers to the recipient's device. The moment it successfully lands, Apple's system pings your phone back, and you see the word delivered. So, delivered is just a technical handshake. It confirms the message made the trip. That's it. It doesn't mean the person saw the notification. Their phone could be on silent in a bag, face down on a desk, or in the hands of their toddler who just swiped away all their notifications. Think of it like the post office confirming a package was left on the porch. You have no idea if anyone is home to get it. This distinction is the source of all that messaging anxiety we're about to solve. Now let's talk about the solution, the read receipt. This is what changes the game. Unlike delivered, the read status is an active confirmation. It means the person on the other end has physically opened the Messages app and viewed your conversation. When you see read followed by a time, you know for a fact your message has been seen. This is a seriously powerful tool. It closes the communication loop. No more guessing. If they've read it and haven't replied, you can assume they're busy or just haven't decided what to say yet. If it still says delivered, you know they probably haven't even checked their phone. This simple change replaces ambiguity with peace of mind. But with great power comes great responsibility, and there's a bit more to it than just turning it on for everyone. Alright, let's cover the simplest method first, turning on read receipts for all your contacts. This is the all or nothing approach. Once it's on, anyone with an iPhone who iMessages you will see when you've read their message. Let me walk you through it. First, open up your iPhone's Settings app. From there, tap on Apps and then scroll to find Messages. It's the one with the familiar green speech bubble. Inside the Messages settings, you'll see a bunch of options. Find the toggle switch labeled Send Read Receipts. By default, this is usually turned off. Just tap the switch. It'll slide over and turn green, meaning the feature is now active for all your iMessage chats. And that's it. From now on, this global setting applies to all your iMessage conversations. It's a blanket solution, and for some people, that's all they need. But hold on, before you go, we need to talk about the downside of this all or nothing method. Turning on read receipts for everyone can create some awkward situations. Your boss messages you on a Sunday evening. You open it just to see what's up, and now they know you've seen it. The pressure to reply is officially on. Or what about that person from a dating app you're not quite sold on? You open their message out of curiosity, and boom, they've seen that you've read it, and the "why haven't you replied" text is practically on its way. Having read receipts on for everyone eliminates your ability to read, think, and reply on your own terms. It can add a layer of pressure to your conversations, which is the exact opposite of what we're aiming for. This is why the global approach isn't always the right way. If you're finding this deep dive into messaging etiquette helpful, do me a huge favor and tap that like button. It really helps the channel out and lets me know I'm on the right track. Now, for the pro-level strategy, this is what I call the right way because it gives you total control. What if you want your partner or your best friend to know you've read their messages, but not your landlord or a random work colleague? Apple thought of that, and you can enable read receipts on a person-by-person basis. This individual setting overrides the main global one, giving you surgical precision. Here's how you do it. First, let's set our default to Privacy First. Go back to your Messages settings, Settings, Apps, Messages, and make sure the main Send Read Receipts toggle is off. Next, open your Messages app and go into the specific conversation with the person you want to share read receipts with. At the very top of the screen, tap on their contact icon or name. This opens a small menu, and right there you'll see a toggle for Send Read Receipts. Tap that switch to turn it on for this contact. Now, even though your global setting is off for everyone else, you've created a special exception for this contact. You can do this for every person you want to grant this privilege to. This is the right way because it puts you in the driver's seat. Now that you know how to control this feature both globally and individually, you can create your own strategy. Think of it as curating your communication circles. For your inner circle, your family, your partner, your best friends, turning on individual read receipts can be an act of transparency. It says, "I value our chat and I want you to know you've been heard." It removes friction from your most important relationships. For your outer circles, colleagues, acquaintances, group chats with people you barely know, the default global setting of off is your best friend. It maintains a healthy distance and gives you the space to respond on your own timeline without any social pressure. Your strategy can even be flexible. Maybe you turn it on for a contractor while you're working on a project and then turn it off when you're done. The point is, you are now the master of this feature. There are a couple of very important limits to this feature you absolutely need to know. First, and most importantly, read receipts only work for iMessage. iMessages are the messages in the blue bubbles that you send to other Apple users. If you're texting someone with an Android phone, your messages will be in green bubbles. Those are standard SMS texts. The read receipt feature will never work for green bubble messages. It's an Apple-to-Apple feature only. Second, it's a one-way street that requires consent. When you turn on Send Read Receipts, it allows other people to see when you've read their messages. It does not let you see when they've read yours. For you to see read on a message you sent, the other person has to have Send Read Receipts enabled on their end. You can't force it on them, which is why just talking about it with your inner circle can be a healthy thing. Of course, tech isn't perfect. Sometimes your iPhone might send read receipts even when you think the feature is off. If this happens, don't panic. Here are a few things to try. First, check for an individual setting overriding your global one. Go into the conversation that's acting up, tap the contact's name at the top, and make sure the Send Read Receipts toggle is off for that specific person. You might have flipped it on by accident. Second, check for software updates. A weird bug could be the culprit. Go to Settings, then General, then Software Update. If an update is available, install it. Apple often fixes small glitches in these updates. Third, try a simple force restart. This won't delete any data. For modern iPhones, quickly press and release the volume up button, then press and release the volume down button, then press and hold the side button until the screen goes black and the Apple logo appears. This can clear out temporary system issues. As a last resort, try toggling the feature off and on again. Go back into your Messages settings, turn the main Send Read Receipts toggle on, wait 10 seconds, and then turn it back off. This can sometimes reset the feature and get it to behave. If all else fails, it might be time to contact Apple support. That's everything you need to know to become a true master of your iPhone's read receipts. You know the difference between delivered and read, how to turn it on for everyone, and most importantly, how to use the right way to enable it just for the people that matter most. If you found this guide helpful and finally feel in control of your iMessages, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on more deep dives into the tech you use every day. Now for my question of the day. What's your personal read receipt strategy? Are you all on, all off, or a surgical operator? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.